Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the first 2 weeks of this year, our med school is operating primarily virtually because of rising COVID cases and wanting students to be able to quarantine and test during these first 2 weeks. So anyways, I thought this would be a great opportunity to take you through a day in the life of a virtual med student. Because I think this will give you a really good picture of what most of my days were like last year, when most of the entire year was primarily virtual. All right, let's get to it. Hello, good morning everyone. It's about 10:30. Just made my breakfast. We have again our classic oatmeal. Today I have a special peanut butter powder that I put in that has cocoa powder mixed in. And we also have the almonds, bananas, strawberries. So that's looking pretty good this morning. Our first class of the day is a health and society lecture about the impact of social determinants of health on maternal health. So we're in our Repro GU unit. Yeah, one of the advantages, I guess, of virtual Zoom schools, I can just have it right now before getting ready, still while I'm finishing my breakfast. So yeah, let's log on to this class. One other thing I generally do in the mornings is water the plants. So you can join me today as we do that. It's been colder recently and the plants aren't really doing that well. So here is my mass cane. I'm gonna water it. Then yeah, our palm tree too, not doing so hot. As you can see here, yeah, it's like kind of dry and stuff. At first I thought it was a water issue, but I gave it ample water. But now I'm wondering if it has to do with the cold. So if anyone has suggestions on how to better care for these plants, please drop them in the comments. All right, let's get ready. All right, so the lecture was pretty interesting. We learned about some different disparities. For example, the most common cause of death for non-Hispanic, Black, and Puerto Rican neonates is preterm birth. And preterm birth accounts for 80% of the Black-white disparity in infant mortality. So these were some pretty stark statistics. And then in terms of how we can move forward, what can be done, and we talked about different approaches like the social justice framework, the reproductive justice approach, the life course perspective, and how these can interplay and how we can use those to hopefully provide better health care. So now this afternoon I have to finish my PBL, problem-based learning presentation for this afternoon, and also have to do some reading for our MDM, medical decision-making class we have this afternoon as well. So I'm going to work on those right now, and we'll have classes a little bit later. All right, time to log into our MDM session. Okay, MDM was pretty fun today. We had an interactive activity where we went through a bunch of exercises as kind of a board review about relevant MDM topics. So we talked about sensitivity, specificity with diagnostic tests, relative risk, Kaplan-Meier curves, and how that informs the benefit of different treatments. And it was all in the context of this patient case where the patient had a prior ACL reconstruction surgery and was on oral contraceptives, and we were concerned about her risk for a DVT or pulmonary embolism based on her presenting symptom. So it was a good review and fun exercise. So now I'm going to have some lunch quickly, so we'll go prepare that, and then we have PBL this afternoon. All right, everyone, so it is time to prepare lunch. So what I love to have, honestly, most every day last year was I would make a bagel sandwich. Here, everything bagels. either egg sandwich or with some sort of lunch meat. Today I'm gonna be doing turkey. I have a honey roasted turkey breast with Munster cheese. So we are going to put together that sandwich and then we will have lunch. Alright, so we have our fully assembled lunch. This is very typical actually for what my lunch would be like last year. The only things rotating between deli meat, egg, and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But yes, today, the everything bagel really gives it a good combination of sweet and savory. Today we added some chipotle mayo for a little bit of a kick. We've also got some Greek yogurt. This is Chobani black cherry. We've got baby carrots and some chips. It really gives me all the nutrients that I really want, and it's like pretty filling. So, all right, have some water. Let's try this lovely bagel sandwich here. So good, so good. So yeah, sometimes I'll either just enjoy this lunch, this food all by itself so I can really soak in the flavor. Sometimes I might listen to a podcast or try to listen to a lecture while I'm eating. Today, I think I'm just gonna soak in the flavor of the food. All right, that's lunchtime. It is 5 o'clock. I'm done with all my classes for the day. Felt like kind of a long day, lots of kind of somewhat back-to-back classes. PBL was good. My presentation was about acute fatty liver of pregnancy. So it's a pretty interesting condition, actually quite a bit of biochemistry involved, so I enjoyed looking into that. And yeah, we went through our cases, finished our first case, and then started a new case, had some learning issue presentations from others. Yeah, it was a good session. So yeah, I'm kind of hungry right now. I think I might get a little snack and then we'll see, might work out, and then I need to watch some lectures and do some flashcards and catch up because I'm kind of behind right now. So yeah, that's what I'll be up to rest of today. Okay, I had my snack, and then after that, I kind of need some time to warm back up into studying, so I ended up watching some YouTube for a little bit. And now I'm just gonna ease my way back into lecture watching and a bit more intense studying with just doing some flashcards right now. So we'll do that for a little bit. Hey, so it's about 8 p.m. Just finished getting off a call with one of my friends from undergrad. It was great to catch up with him. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to get a little bit of a workout in. I think today what I'm gonna do, something I did kind of often last year. Sometimes it'd be hard for me during the cold to get motivated and go up to the gym and lift weights, so I would just do a little bit of hip-hop dance practice. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. Alright, that was a good workout. Good to just, get the blood moving, just freshens you up and gives you a bit more energy. So I always find that if I'm feeling sort of pent up, do a little bit of motion, a little bit of movement, goes a long way. So now, gonna grind for a little bit, crank out some flashcards and lectures. I think we need to learn about microbiology of STIs. So we'll start with that and get as much done as we can. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, time to eat. Today I have this chicken pot pie that I made at the beginning of the week. Need to garnish with some parsley. Yes, very nice. Normally I make something at the beginning of the week and then I have it in the fridge and I just eat it throughout the week. Because it was cold and sort of dreary outside, I felt like this was a nice, comforting, heartwarming thing to make. All right, first bite, always the best. Let's see here. All right. Bon appetit. All right, everyone, this is a wrap on the day. I'm just about to shower, then wind down and go to bed. Just want to thank you all for joining me. Like I said, this was a virtual day in the life of a med student. Today was actually quite similar to many of my days last year when we were primarily virtual. It's definitely different than when we're able to be in person and on campus and interacting with lots of people, but we make the most of it nonetheless. And there's still tons of learning that happens. So I just wanted to give you a taste of what med school during the pandemic was like for a lot of the year last year. Thanks so much everyone for joining. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.